Hey, this is Dale Calvert with you with this week's MLM Minute. At the time of recording this, we just got back last weekend from Las Vegas. We were out there. Actually, I was speaking at a national conference for a network marketing company. They had an awesome crowd, about 5,000 people. Really good event. But I enjoy Las Vegas. I go probably 3 or 4 times a year because it's such a convention town, and I had the opportunity to speak out there. And there's certain things that I always like to do. The first thing is I always go to the Top of the World restaurant. It's the most beautiful view as far as I'm concerned in the United States. The second thing that I always do is I go see Lance Burton, who's a magician at the Monte Carlo. This particular time we went and saw David Copperfield and just had a great time. But when we went to see Lance, it got me thinking about something that I want to share with you guys today, because Lance Burton, if you've been to Las Vegas, it's the best show out there as far as I'm concerned. And Lance and I actually grew up together 130 miles apart. Lance is from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm from Lexington. He's, I think, a year older than I am, and we were teenagers. We were in the Magic Club together, and we did a couple events a year and had just an awesome time. And today when people see Lance, and I think about this a lot, when they see Lance, he's at the Monte Carlo. They've built his own theater for him. He's had a couple TV show specials. The rumor was he signed a $100 million 10-year deal with the Monte Carlo when it was built. And the concept is people always see people where they are, and they don't understand the road that they travel to get there. And we can talk about this with, you think about Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth, you think of Babe Ruth, what do you think of? Home run king, right? The truth is he struck out more than any other player that's ever played Major League Baseball. You think about Ty Cobb. Ty Cobb was known as a base stealer, sharpened his spikes, and there's all kinds of stories about Ty Cobb and how he stole bases, and he held the record for many years until Rickey Henderson broke it. But you know what? Ty Cobb got thrown out more than any other base stealer. So my point is we always see people where they are and not the road that they've traveled. So a lot of times when you get involved in a company like this and you see people and you see the success that they're having and you hear the awesome stories, you have to understand that they all traveled a road to get where they are. Lance started in a little podunk amusement park called Tombstone Junction in the mountains of Kentucky, doing 3 shows a day, 7 days a week. Paid him about $100 a month, lived in a cold trailer, and they gave him food at the lodge. And he was starving to death. He went to Switzerland. He won the gold medal in magic for his stage performance. And 2 weeks later, you know where he was? Back in Podunk, Kentucky, in this little amusement park, doing 3 shows a day for people that didn't appreciate his skill. Finally, he said, I have enough of this. He loaded up an old Duster, Plymouth Duster, I think they were, put his birds in the back, and he said, I'm going to California. 1 week later, I'm watching him on the Johnny Carson show, and the rest is history. So remember, we see people where they are, not the road they've traveled. If you're traveling the road, stay on it. Good things are ahead of you. It's Dale Calvert. We'll see you next week on the MLM Minute.